Congratulations on your graduates' accomplishments. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony.
Will you please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Good evening, and welcome to Plymouth State University on this special night. We are here today to honor and celebrate the accomplishments of those completing doctoral, CAGS, education specialist, and master's degree. Congratulations, graduates. It is now my pleasure to introduce members of the platform party. I will ask each of them to stand as they are introduced and remain standing throughout the introductions. Please hold your applause until I have recognized everyone on the platform. Cheryl Coker, 2021 Distinguished Graduate Teaching Award recipient. Amy Begg, Plymouth State Class of 1997 and trustee, University System of New Hampshire. I am Marlon Collingwood, Interim Vice President for Communications, Enrollment, and Student Life. John Broderick, Jr., recipient of the Granite State Award and tonight's commencement speaker. Donald L. Burks, 15th President of Plymouth State University. Anne McClellan, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Patricia Cantor, Associate Provost. Clarissa Utley, 2021 Distinguished Scholarship Award recipient. Christian Stone, Class of 2021 and Graduate Class of 2022. Thank you. And now Christian Stone will share his remarks.
Good evening, Plymouth State University graduate class of 2022. First off, I would like to begin by thanking all the faculty, staff, and administration for being present for this event. I would also like to personally welcome our distinguished guest, John Broderick, to this event. Additionally, I would like to welcome families of the graduates here, as it is nice to look out and see a crowd of people, being able to attend, something that I missed seeing last year at graduation. Today is a day much more than just walking across the stage and receiving our graduate degrees. It is about reflecting on everything that we have done to get to this point. Some of us picture ourselves going for a graduate degree early, while others found ourselves making that decision in our senior year of undergraduate. Regardless, we all decided that we wanted more than a bachelor's degree and decided to challenge ourselves once again. I cannot speak for everyone, but I can personally attest that this was indeed a challenge. Despite this, we all sit here having overcome that challenge. It is important to remember that having overcome this challenge, we not only receive a degree, but we have also experienced growth socially, mentally, and emotionally. To say I overcame this challenge by myself would be a lie. Myself, as I'm sure some of you, have people that have supported you while pursuing your graduate degree. For me, it was my family, both back at home and here on campus. My professors that pushed me to grow not just academically, but as a person. And for that, I'd like to personally thank my family, all the people who mentored me during my time serving as a rifleman in the Marines, the brothers of Phi Beta Upsilon, and all the Plymouth State University faculty for challenging me to grow. As this chapter of our lives comes to close, and we are no longer will walk among the brick path of Alumni Way, nor walk down the hill to the Lucky Dog. Instead, we will be climbing to new heights and trying to reach the height of our potential. Let the wings that were forged from our academic excellence let us reach new heights, just as Icarus did, but let them be stronger than our perseverance, which was able to survive not only 4 to 5 years of school, but through the perils of doing so through a global pandemic. For us, we are now representing Plymouth State University no matter where we go. So let's embody the motto, ut prosim, Latin for that I may serve, and go out and serve not only as representatives of the university, but also serve ourselves, finding success, happiness, and a good life. With that being said, I will not take up any more of your time. I wish you all the best, and know you will find success wherever you go. Take time to thank those who have stood by you throughout your academic journey. Take pride in the achievement that we are being recognized for today, and go on to make a name for yourself and carry your experience here at Plymouth State University proudly wherever you go. Remember, no matter wherever you are, whatever you do, ultimately, you are who you choose to be. That is it. It is now my pleasure to welcome President Donald Burks.
Thank you, Christian. Good evening, everyone, and welcome graduates, and welcome families, grandparents, parents, sisters and brothers. Welcome faculty and staff to 2022 graduation. It's great to see all of you. Now, you might have noticed when you came in that there were a lot of chairs in here. Just to tell you, Plymouth State, we like to be prepared, so we set out a few extras. Yeah, we got a bigger graduation tomorrow, but it's great to see you all. Thanks so much for coming. I know as graduate students, you have a special place in academia, not only because you have clearly proven that you are tomorrow's leaders, creating and promoting active participation and innovation to build a better, healthier, safer, and educated world, but your work on and off campus as teachers, mentors, healers, and administrators, and researchers is as irreplaceable as are the ways that you pitched in and shared your expertise with cities, towns, schools, businesses, nonprofits, and community members. Our motto, ut prosim, that I might serve, is expressed each day in every one of you. Yet, for all that you contribute to the university, the life of a graduate student has many more facets to it. The word busy doesn't come close to describing what it means to be pursuing advanced degrees in this day and age. For most, graduate studies are just one more jigsaw puzzle piece, albeit a big one, which must fit together with everything else. And when we mix in the pandemic over the last 2 years, it is a credit to each of you that you are standing, actually sitting now, with us tonight. I can't imagine the challenges you and your faculty have faced, from labs that were virtual or masked and sessions that were remote or hybrid, to physical interactions and internships that were hard to come by, schools that had restricted entry, kids who were home from school, and workplace changes that impacted other parts of your life. This on top of the research studies, experiments to conduct, surveys to complete, patients to see, and projects to complete. You have run a marathon, and today you cross the finish line, and we are here to celebrate your remarkable achievements. As Panthers, you've shown that our diverse interests and backgrounds strengthen and expand our possibilities. We've been impressed by the tenacity of Heather, who couldn't conduct live ethnographic research, but was still able to make the requisite deep connection with her subjects while interviewing remotely on Zoom. We've admired the perseverance of Trent, whose National Weather Service internship had to be done remotely, which eliminated some job shadowing and certification activities. Yet, he was able to commence his research project in a unique collaboration between the Weather Service and our meteorology department. We've been proud of Crystal, who faced the challenges of trying to teach letter sounds to special education students with masks. She came up with visual charts so they could see how to separate words into parts when they couldn't see their teachers' faces. We've been impressed by Cassidy and Hannah, who stepped in to support their internship site through COVID by working part-time as paraprofessionals in addition to their internship hours. And we've been awed by the hard work of Nam, who, despite never having been in the musical before, learned to sing and dance while masked as a performer in Carousel. You are tomorrow's heroes, leaders, and trendsetters, and this is just a glimpse. We're proud of each and every one of you. Over the last couple years, you have changed, and so has the world. From war and political strife to societal polarization, climate change and issues of inclusion, and now inflation. It can be daunting. The upside, though, is that we actually seem to be coming together as a global community to address these issues. There are really positive signs that we are learning and evolving, and you are now in a better position to lead at a time when leadership is most needed and can be most impactful. Moreover, the potential rewards, monetarily and non-monetarily, are heightened by one of the most open workforce environments in many years and a society that seems open to change and flexibility. You have a really bright future ahead of you, and we look forward to hearing your stories. Congratulations, graduates, on achieving this incredible milestone at times such as these. Not quite done yet. Still, all of this change is stressful. We know that recent events have exacerbated mental health problems around the globe, with one study revealing that in the first year of COVID-19 pandemic, global prevalence of anxiety and depression increased by a massive 25%. So keep an eye on your stress levels and mental health and those around you, and seek out opportunities to build a better society and work environment. Scarlett Lewis, a survivor and Choose Love founder, noted when she came to our campus, "You can't always choose what happens to you, but you can always choose how to respond. You can respond with love." There is a spiritual dimension to life. Nurture it, and it will lift you and your soul and those around you. In closing, never doubt that any of the additional difficulties that you may have surmounted to reach today's joyous ceremony have accrued in your favor in the form of extraordinary opportunities that await you. We are at an historical inflection point where fresh ideas and previously unsung pioneers are welcome in ways that they haven't been before, and where traditional modes are superseded. Carpe diem, seize the day. You have the talents, training, and preparation to shape a better society. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2022. We are privileged tonight to have Chief Justice John Broderick, Jr. as our keynote speaker. Chief Justice Broderick is Senior Director of External Affairs at Dartmouth Health and has firsthand knowledge of family mental health illness. For several years, he has been candidly sharing his personal trauma with audiences so they may engage in productive conversations and so that the stigma associated with mental health is diminished. The pandemic's impact on mental health has substantially added to the challenges faced by educators and counselors, as the many current, future teachers, counselors, and faculty here today know so well. But all fields and all callings have important roles to play. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Chief Justice John Broderick, Jr.
Good evening. My remarks run about 2 hours. I'm only kidding. It's really an honor to be here tonight. I want to thank the President and the university for inviting me to speak here this evening. And it's a real honor to be with all of you and the graduates on a very special night. And so I will try not to overstay my welcome. Tonight is your night, after all. It's been said, by the way, that being a commencement speaker is a lot like being the body at an Irish wake. They need you to hold the party, but they don't expect you to say very much. And usually commencement speakers, especially at my age, are expected to offer sage advice and share with graduates what they should be doing or not doing to be successful in the years ahead. But if your experience is like mine, most unsolicited advice goes unheeded, and even when it's not, it's very often wrong. Besides, all of you will define success in your own way. Not knowing any of you or your journeys to this campus or your dreams for the years ahead, any advice I might offer to you would be blindly given, so I will respectfully decline. That said, however, I am sure of one thing. Whatever you think your future will be or entail from your age to my age, it may be very different than you expect. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, by the way. Just try not to overthink it or overplan. Certainty very often disappoints. Flexibility and change can be your best friends if you let them. So my advice would be to pack light. A full suitcase of plans and timetables may limit your options and your opportunities. What I thought I'd do in the few minutes I have with all of you tonight is share a few reflections on my own journey that might resonate with you now or at some future point when decisions are necessary in your own journey. When I was sitting where you are, I couldn't have seen or even imagined all the forces and people that would enter my life. Sometimes they inspired me. Sometimes they encouraged me to do more, to be more, and to think larger thoughts. Sometimes they challenged my spirit and my self-confidence. But all of those experiences shaped me. They will shape all of you too. I always opened the door when opportunity knocked, and I purposely positioned myself in the full intersection of life where opportunity resides. As a risk-averse person by nature, I'm surprised looking back at all the risks I took. And by all the risks, my wife was always there to support. But if I hadn't, or she hadn't, I might not be your commencement speaker tonight. Some of the things I am most grateful for in my professional life happened when I left my comfort zone and bet on myself. That may prove true for all of you, too. For a middle-class kid, I've been blessed over my career with incredible opportunities and memorable moments that I could never have planned or even imagined when I was sitting where you are. But in my adult life, my family and I have also survived some very difficult times, some very public difficult times that almost broke us. My oldest son's undeserved challenges with mental health that we never saw or treated for what they were, and that he saw as just him, took my family on a hard and very public journey in the state almost 2 decades ago. Despite our hurtful mistakes and failings, through the grace of God, my wife's incredible strength, my son's unfailing courage and resolve, and the skill of a lot of good people, we healed as a family, and my son was restored. We love him deeply. I see now that the contrasting parts of my life inexplicably joined to inspire me to do the most important and satisfying work of my life these last 6 years, talking about mental health awareness all across New England. I've traveled more than 93,000 miles these last 6 years, speaking wherever I'm invited to tens of thousands of students in grades 6 through 12, and to tens of thousands of adults as well. Dartmouth Health made it possible by their unfailing support. But that path, the path that I've been on for the last 6 years, was not remotely on my radar when I was sitting where all of you are, nor could I have ever imagined it. Unexpectedly, almost unbelievably, it has become my purpose in life. I was 68 years old when I found it. It lay on the other side of my family's darkest hours. I'm glad I found it. I've come to realize over my lifetime, and you will too, that I've controlled much less than I thought. And I now understand that much of a fulfilling life is spent reacting in creative and positive ways to what we never expected or envisioned, both good and bad. My parents always modeled showing up and getting up, and their lives of decency and integrity have held me in good stead for all these years. My family's courage inspired me too. During my life's journey to this podium tonight, I've come to realize that too many of us spend too much time collecting resume virtues, as New York Times columnist David Brooks calls them, and too little time collecting eulogy virtues. Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball, said it best when he chose this inscription for his headstone in Brooklyn, New York. A life is not important. A life is not important, he said, except in the impact it has on other lives. He modeled that his entire career. It certainly wasn't easy with everything he had to do and overcome, but he persevered He knew who he was. Let me close with a brief story, so innocently experienced, that can have a big impact on my life. Hopefully it holds some wisdom for all of you. Years ago, my wife and I were visiting Nantucket Island in June ahead of the summer crowds. One afternoon, we decided to explore the thinning neighborhoods beyond the cobblestone village. After we walked for a while, we came upon an old cemetery that had a very low stone wall surrounding it. It looked like it had been built when there were whaling ships still anchored in Nantucket Harbor. My wife has always been fascinated by old cemeteries and the history their headstones reveal, so we decided to explore it. Needing a break from the sun, I left my still exploring wife in search of shade at the far end of the cemetery. And when I found it, I was just a few feet from a very weathered and very lonely headstone. A woman was buried there. She had died in the 1850s. I doubted she had had any visitors for generations. As it was, I was only visiting to escape the sun. I couldn't make out all the block lettering on her tombstone, so I moved closer to read it. This is what it said. Once I stood where you now stand. One day you will lie where I now lay. This woman I didn't know or know about. The stranger who had died almost 100 years before I was born was speaking to me in that place beyond the bounds of time in the most personal and profound way. She had dreams, I thought, maybe a family. She no doubt thought that life was endless too. But she was wise enough and kind enough to leave a postscript to her life, or perhaps a regret for the rest of us. By sheer happenstance, I was there to read it. It shook me, really. Life ends, she was telling me, so make it matter. My wife and I talked about those words on our way back to town. I'm still talking about them tonight. At times of indecision in my life, I have often thought of those words. Both Jackie Robinson and my Nantucket friend understood that life does end and that we need to make it matter, not just for ourselves and our family, but for all those who could benefit from our kindness, our courage, our compassion, and our example. As you leave this beautiful campus this weekend and head out to the lives and careers that await you, I hope you will carry a little Nantucket wisdom with you. It may come in handy. It may help you find your real purpose in life. It helped me find mine. Godspeed. Congratulations.
President Burks and distinguished guests, it is my honor and privilege to present the Granite State Award, which honors those who have made exceptional contributions to the state of New Hampshire and its citizens, to Chief Justice John Broderick, Jr. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Very honored, Barbara. I want to thank President Burks and the trustees for this very real honor. I love this school, and it's an honor to receive it here tonight. Thank you very much.
At this time, I will ask the candidates receiving the Doctor of Education and Doctor of Physical Therapy degrees to please rise and remain standing. Candidates receiving the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Studies and Educational Specialist degrees, please rise. Candidates receiving master's degrees, please rise. President Burks, I have the honor today to present those who have completed the requirements for the Doctor of Education, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Certificate of Advanced Graduate Studies, Education Specialist, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and Master of Science, and are hereby recommended by the faculty of Plymouth State University to receive their degrees.
Thank you, Provost McClellan. By virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University System of New Hampshire, I confer on you the Doctor of Education, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Certificate of Advanced Graduate Studies, Education Specialist, Masters of Arts in Teaching, Masters of Business Administration, and Master of Science with all rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations. Okay.
I got it right here. Graduate degree candidates, you may be seated and still instructed by the ushers to approach the platform to receive your degree.
Richard Coladarchi. Corey Michael Davis. Melissa Ann Goyette. Deborah Lynn Simonson. Pamela Carr. Gina Teresa Chase. Hannah L. Davidson. Julie Michelle Fagan. Heather A. Giello. Mark T. McLean. Danielle Lori Schaefer. Leke Daniel Abiodun. Justin Clark. Isabella Cook. Gregory Norman Doan. Marihana Andrea Danielle Fugencio. Rachel Teresa Gadet. Joseph Neil Gilchrist. Brian Joseph Green. Brogan Conway Hurst. Congratulations. Zane Christian Insko. Rachel Aline Zeppi Kaufman. Terry Corneth. Marco Larson. Alyssa McLeod. Sean Musson. Brianna Bell Naradowi. Heather Lee Pelletier. Caitlin Marcine Reinke. Christopher Richard Restaghini. Jacqueline Christine Sandor. Caitlin Schultz. Anna M. Sessa. Caitlin Joanne Simonson. Rebecca Hope Stujenki. Jershon Varble. Sam Wang. Madison Stowe Whitaker. Alyssa Marie Wysocki. Kimberly M. Emerson. Stephanie Sophia Helena Fritz. Allison B. Jelinas. Kelly Susan Lewis. Ashley Nicole Prindle. Congratulations. Christian Michael Stone. Julie D. Kelsey. Angelique D. Lease. Elise Ann McLaughlin. Congratulations. Justin Bettenhauser. Trent N. Tugas. Tessa Mary Boyle. Jesse Avery Corriveau. Cassandra J. Sear. Dana Dearborn. Aurora Goujon. Jacob Robert Hebert. Tyler S. Johnson. Sarah Abigail Karam. Alec Muse. Hannah Elizabeth Shirley. Brianna Lynn Watson. Angela Nicole Bendeck. Joy Paris Cromwell. Shelby L. Hebert. Alana Elizabeth Johnson. Ryan George Scanlon. Mackenzie Ann Kennedy. Charity Ray LaFrance. Deidre Rideout. How are you? Congratulations. Emma Catherine Van Ness. Rachel Buckley. Amber Cook. Sarah Catherine Jakes. Cindy Jean Wright. Kimberly A. Barnett. Jason N. Javolgi. Ivy A. Levitt Carlson. Carmel Lunt. Melissa J. Moore. Jennifer M. Ouellette. Anna Maria Forger. Ina Nakuchi. Faith Elizabeth Barnum. Jacob Edward Atarian. John Robert Barone. Jocelyn M. Barrett. Christopher Biatti. Samara Beach. Tyler John Bluestein. Ryan Eden Corneau. Rowan Drew. Zachary Eastman. Evan Fagan. Mary C. Foley. Melissa Dawn Fonseca. Trevor Nida. Catherine B. Kroger. Peter Lavalette. Justin Mark Maranzana. Joshua McCormick. Peyton A. Curtis. Shane Daniel Rose. Baram Sadiba. Mackenzie Elise Tanner. Vincent Ubaike. Rachel Tardelli Vermeil. Catherine Walsh. Darcy E. Ashe. Christine Marie Gregoire. Elizabeth Ann Hadzama. Ashley Jean Nicole. Shanna Adele Rowe. Jacqueline K. Allman. April Jean Barker. Samantha Ann Waterhouse. Michelle Lynn Buckland. Bethany Ann Beaulieu. Brianna Dorval Bradley. Jessica Lynn Gagne Cloutier. Janet Marie Thomas. Megan M. Merritt Schaefer. Brianna Grace Gardine. Amanda Lee Bryant. Lauren Rose Kiesling. Dana Lucille Foth. Allison Ann Jones. Laura B. Uri. Sydney Corinne Dubois. Jacob Levi Scheinman. Heather D. Bartrand. Hannah Caldwell. Gabrielle Martin LaFlame. Kelly Marie McLean. Morgan Sulham. Michaela Joelle Thomas. Lucy Elizabeth Weathers. Crystal Canales. Darcy Alana Hamilton. Sarah Ann Harkness. Hannah Lynn Massacre. Hannah Lee Scarpace. Cassidy Marie Silva. Congratulations! At this time, I would like the graduates to stand, and you will do the traditional moving of your tassel from the left side of your cap to the right side, signifying the completion of your degree. Thank you all for your time and attention tonight. This concludes this evening's ceremonies. Graduates, you're asked to remain in your rows until the platform party has passed and the ushers release your row. Thank you all for coming tonight, and congratulations!